sincerely apologize for the sudden break in transmission. The Commissioner for Education, Honorable Paddy Iyamo, and the Edo State Universal Basic Education Board, SUBEB, have reassured stakeholders of the government's commitment to strengthening the state's education sector as schools prepare to resume for the 2025/2026 academically session on September 8. BeeTv News Destiny Iguda reports that the purpose of the stakeholders meeting was to assess the preparedness and readiness of head teachers across various schools.
Speaking at the stakeholders meeting held in Edo South Senatorial District, the Commissioner for Education in Edo State, Honorable Dr. Paddy Iyamo, while thanking everyone for attending the meeting, said teachers play an important role in the society and in the training of every child, and said without them, he would not be where he is today. He said teachers taught him and shaped his journey to becoming the Commissioner for Education. Honorable Dr. Paddy Iyamo also assured teachers that the Executive Governor of Edo State, Senator Modio Pueblo, has good plans for them, promising to convey their concerns directly to the governor.
If you can read and write, I'm a commissioner. Please celebrate yourself. I don't want to take much of your time. I just came here this morning, first and foremost, to appreciate our amiable chairman. Please celebrate our chairman. Because when you have capable hands, the job becomes easy. Instead of thinking of how you are going to face and tackle the challenges of a particular sector, the competent hand there will be driving that change. And of course, without you, our children will be left in the classrooms without building their knowledge and capacity. So can you celebrate yourself? Let me at this junction stand on already established protocols and to thank you. I came to thank you specially for all you are doing for us. I came to thank you this morning for all you are doing for our children. I came to thank you this morning for the tireless efforts, for the midnight study, for the note-taking, the lesson, the notes generation, and everything you are doing. We know that we are in a phase, we are in a transition phase because of the old order and acclimatizing to the new order. And it takes a lot of hard work, it takes a lot of commitment, it takes a lot of passion.
Honorable Dr. Paddy Iyamo, Commissioner for Education, thanked the Governor of Edo State, Senator Modio Pueblo, for his consistent support towards the education sector. According to him, the state government is determined to strengthen the education system in Edo State and ensure it is modernized.
On behalf of His Excellency, the Governor of Edo State, to thank you for all you have been doing. We know that we are transiting from the old order to the new order, and we can't succeed without the collective effort of everyone in this room. The children or the beautiful classes and the institutions will be empty without a teacher manning those classrooms to pass on the required knowledge. You play a pivotal role in the education ecosystem, and we don't take it for granted. I believe that many of you saw my publication some days ago when they were trying to dehumanize our teachers in their write-up. And we made it clear that the teachers are the future. The teachers are those behind the scene, modeling, shaping the lives of the young ones. Without a teacher, you will not get your certificate. What qualifies a man to hold public office? Even the president of the country has a minimum qualification for primary 6. The primary 6 certificate is gotten because of who? So you can see that no matter where you go, the role of a teacher cannot be overemphasized. So we appreciate you, we see all you are doing, and we want to assure you that we continually drive policies and programs to make sure that you are well taken care of.
Comrade Obayagbon Victor, Chairman of the Association of Primary School Head Teachers of Nigeria, Edo State Wing, and Victor Orumese, Vice President of ARCOMS, Edo State, also highlighted challenges faced in the sector. This includes school renovation, staff transfers, provision of teaching facilities, and the need for improved security in all public schools in the state.
The challenges that school heads, particularly principals of secondary school, face, they are enormous and gigantic in nature. I want to say that one of them that is current is about preparing school for resumption. Preparing school for resumption. If teachers don't have anything to fall back on, it will be very difficult for us to complete this term the way it is. That is the sincere truth. So we are urging you, we are pleading that the issue of SPMC should be revisited so that the school system will not collapse. Then, number two, now that we are going to school, we want to resume. Because of this one I just mentioned, how do we get stationaries? How do we get diaries? How do we get lesson notes? How do we get registers? It has to be addressed. We need to look at that. Because these are the things that schools need to function. We need these materials to function. We need them to function. So please, I want to urge you just a few days to resumption. Anything that can be done for us to get these things. And number three.
In the year 2015, since that time, the meager subvention that we get then is what we are still getting till now. Over the years, things have increased. So when I heard my brother talking about procurement of registers, other school materials, and we still find a school where a head teacher is paid 2,000 naira as subvention. Is that not the truth? So man, I don't know how we can reconcile this with the present realities. 2,000 naira to a school.
The SUBEB chairman, Honorable Ebanhita Sonia Omozena, reiterated that the government had deployed 2 security personnel to schools across the 3 senatorial districts. She also assured stakeholders that Governor Monday Okpebholo will address all their concerns, encouraging head teachers not to worry as the smart devices will be distributed to all schools in Edo South.
His Excellency made a pronouncement that Edo South should be absorbed. Okay, now, for us to absorb them, it's not something that we are going to do once. It takes time. So they went around the senatorial district the last time for verification. So they have done that. And a few weeks ago, a letter came out, but it was not capturing anybody. But thank God for the good governor that we have. The Agbakoresco of our time, a visionary governor who cares for the Edolites, said no. That he made a pronouncement that every Edo star should be what? So please, if you are celebrating me, let's celebrate it. It's a thing in Ghana. So it's a thing in Ghana. So he said no, these people have been in the system for a very long time. No, he is not the one who brought them, but they are still our Edolites. So we are waiting for promotion and we have been promoted. So the implementation, I think we have to draw His Excellency's attention to that effect. So let's see how we can work on that.
The chairman of the State Universal Basic Education Board had held similar meetings in Edo North and Edo Central senatorial districts. Best Orator reporting for BeeTv News.
The All Progressive Congress APC has successfully conducted its councillorship primary election in Ward 7, Oredo local government area of Edo State. With over 2,000 party supporters in attendance for their candidate, Honorable Engineer Gabriel Idusiri was able to clinch the seat with a 2,009 votes. BeeTv News Best Orator brings us details.
Done the counting, I hereby declared Engineer Gabriel Idusiri.
At the Oredo Ward 7 APC Secretariat, Party leaders, supporters, and security personnel were fully on the ground for the Oedo's Ward 7 councillorship primaries. The exercise commenced promptly at exactly 4 minutes after 9 in the morning, following the arrival of the Edo State Independent Electoral Commission (ESIEC) returning officer who oversaw the process in line with party guidelines and electoral procedures.
I'm standing here as a returning officer for this exercise, and we commence immediately. Please, I need you to be of good conduct and let us be cooperative so that we can be fast as possible.
The atmosphere at the venue was charged with enthusiasm as party members and loyalists trooped out in their numbers to demonstrate solidarity and participate in the primaries of their preferred candidate, who is Honorable Engineer Gabriel Idusere. The exercise was marked by orderliness, transparency, and active involvement of the APC faithful.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 5, 646, 607, 608, 609, 700, 701, 702, 703, 704, 709, 2,000, 2,001, 2,003, 2,004, 2,005, 2,006, 2,728, 2,9. At the end of the exercise, the returning officer, Mr. Bright Bomosa, declared Honorable Gabriel Idusere winner of the contest, having secured a total of 2,009 votes. His victory was greeted with jubilation, chants, and cheers for supporters who described the outcome as a reflection of his popularity and acceptance within the world. Is a clean and credible exercise, and I give God the glory that there was no form of violence. Everybody conducted themselves in good manners, and we have successfully rounded up the exercise by Gabriel Idusere as the sole elect candidate for the councillorship Ward 7 Oedo local government area. The total number of votes from the exercise was 2,009. 2,009.
It's very transparent, and you can see by yourself that the turnout was very impressive. And the world loved the candidate they brought out, Honorable Gabriel Idusere, to represent them as the councillor of this ward.
Gabriel Idusere is our own. He's a man to be reckoned with. He has done it before and we still do it. Being the councillor of Ward 7, he will represent us well. We have no doubt about it. He's a good man, and we are sure that he will do his best, and God will continue to bless him.
Honorable Gabriel Idusere, shortly after being declared winner of the APC Ward 7 councillorship primaries in Oedo local government area, expressed deep appreciation to His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Edo State, Senator Monday Okpebholo, party leaders, supporters, and members for their overwhelming support. He described his victory as a collective achievement made possible by the unity and commitment of the ward leadership. Honorable Gabriel Idusere solicited the support of the leaders and other eligible voters to cast their votes for him in the forthcoming councillorship election.
I really appreciate Ward 7, and I want to thank His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Edo State, for giving us the privilege to contest this election. And I want to say here that are coming into Oedo to support the local government. We are going to ensure that we work by the 5-point agenda of Mr. Governor to ensure that we move this state forward and move Oedo local government in particular forward, and ensure that Oedo people begin to enjoy what we call the dividends of democracy. So I thank every person that came out today. For Ward 7, I appreciate you. I love you guys. Thank you so much.
With this result, Honorable Gabriel Idusere stands as the APC flag bearer for the councillorship seat in Ward 7 in the election slated for 20th September 2025, also setting the tone for the party's preparations ahead of the forthcoming election. Best Orator reporting for BeeTv News.
The All Progressive Congress in Edo State held its primary elections in 6 wards in Ikpoba local government area to choose candidates for the upcoming councillorship by-elections. BeeTv News' Osarige Agobo, who monitored the primary elections in Ikpoba local government area, reports that the exercise was peaceful, with the sole candidates of the parties emerged unopposed in their respective wards.
We are a winner and not a loser. We are what God says we are.
The Edo State Independent Electoral Commission (ESEC) declared Monday 1st September to 4th September for the conduct of party primaries ahead of the local government councillorship by-elections. The APC primary elections held in 6 wards in Igbobauka local government area witnessed a large turnout of party faithfuls monitored by ESEC observers. In Ward 10, Olugbo community, the primary election was conducted through a head count as the party's consensus candidate Osawaru Eric emerged winner unopposed with a total of 3,602 votes as declared by the returning officer of Ward 10, Moses Osenrigie.
After the election of Olugbo, Ward 10, Mr. Sino Eric Osawaru scored a total vote of 3,602 and thereby declared the winner of Ward 10 Olugbo.
Osawaru Eric, who emerged APC candidate for Igbobauka local government area Ward 10, thanked the leadership of the party for the confidence reposed in him, noting that his victory at the primary election reflects the people's support for his candidacy.
I feel overwhelmed. I'm happy and I want to thank the All Progressive Congress for giving me this opportunity to be part of this primaries today, and also my Ward 10 for the love that they have showed me today to be the candidate of the party to run in the September 20th by-election in Edo State.
Meanwhile, at the Igbobauka local government area primary election collation center, the returning officer of the local government primary election and state assistant secretary of the party, Honorable Sam Obo, stated that the primary elections in the 6 wards, which include Ward 1, 5, 7, 8, 9, and 10, were conducted in a each free and seamless manner. He congratulated the candidates who emerged unopposed.
Godfrey Benutu of Ward 7 has scored the highest vote cast for this primary election there of 102. Is also returned as the candidate of the party. And also Edogiawe Stephen of Ward 9 has scored the total vote of 1,076. Is also hereby returned as the candidate of the party in this by-election.
In an interview with BeeTv News, the APC returning officer for Igbobauka local government area councillorship primary election, Honorable Sam Obu, and APC chairman Igbobauka local government area, Sonny Ugbewi, expressed optimism that the party will secure a landslide victory in the upcoming councillorship by-elections. Some candidates appreciated the party leadership for providing them with the platform to contest to serve their people.
We had candidates in virtually the 6 wards. They were returned unopposed peacefully. They are now going to fly the flag of the party in the election that is coming up on the 20th. So we are happy with the conduct, we are happy with the party, and we're happy with the outcome.
It's landslide now. We are winning all the way, and we have won. They are credible candidates, and it's our best. We are winning straight. I feel good, I'm very happy, and I thank my leaders, I thank my AGA chairman, my ward chairman, and every party faithful that led me and took me this far.
I feel excitement that I've been honored by giving this opportunity to serve, because before this time we've been looking for this opportunity. It has not come because of the opposition government that was on ground in Edo State then. So I give God all the glory. I say thanks be to the Almighty God.
According to ESEC, the 2025 local government by-elections will be conducted on Saturday, 20th September 2025 across 9 local government councils, covering 49 wards and 1,485 polling units. Osarogi Agwebo, reporting for BeeTv News.
The All Progressive Congress APC successfully conducted its councillorship primaries in Ward 1 of Oredo local government area, where Honorable Odua Igbinosun emerged victorious. The exercise drew over 200 party faithful who turned out in support of their aspirants. BeeTv News' Favor Kolawole reports that the election was peaceful.
The election commenced with party leaders, supporters, and the designated returning officer on ground to oversee the primaries. The atmosphere was peaceful, orderly, as party faithful commended the process for being fair and free of controversies.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Following the official announcement of results by the returning officer, Mr. Austin Eyoze, the atmosphere was filled with joy and excitement as supporters broke into songs and dances in celebration of Honorable Oduwa Igbeneson's victory. Many hailed the outcome as a clear demonstration of the people's will. Many party faithfuls interviewed described the victory as a collective success for the ward. They pledged not only their loyalty to Honorable Igbeneson, but also their readiness to mobilize massively for him in the forthcoming election for the Oredo Ward 1 councillorship seat come September 20, 2025.
I'm here for the primary election to present our candidates for the next by-election, which is coming up September 20th, 2025. And it's obvious that this kind of primary has never happened, that at the end of the primaries, every constituents are happy because the man that emerged as a winner is a man for the people, is a man that represents humility, is a man that represents charity, is a man that carries everybody along. He's not a partisan. He carries everybody, and we know that the constituents in Oredo Ward 1 will be very happy and they will never regret this decision.
I was here for the primary election of APC Oredo Ward 1. It was seamless, free, fair, credible. The ward produced Honorable Oduwa Igbeneson as the candidate. Even you can see the joyous mood of everybody. Everybody is happy. He's a person who always wanted for such positions. And even the weather has been so friendly. The weather also voted for Honorable Oduwa Igbeneson, so we are all happy.
In his remark, Honorable Igbeneson expressed gratitude to party members and leaders for their support, promising to justify their confidence with effective representation and grassroots-driven development if elected at the forthcoming polls. He also extended his appreciation to the Edo State Governor, Governor Monday Okpebholo, for his leadership and support to the party, noting that his guidance has strengthened unity with the APC.
I feel so elated, I feel so happy, and I give thanks to Almighty God. I thank the leadership of APC Ward 1, from the chairman to the vice chairman, secretary, youth leader, woman leader, and all other members of the executive, and our very respected party leaders and members who came out this morning in their large numbers to support my aspiration and vote for me. I'm really indeed very so grateful to them.
As the September 20th councillorship by-election draws near, stakeholders say the peaceful outcome of the APC primaries in Oredo Ward 1 sets a positive precedent for internal democracy and strengthens the party's prospects ahead of the polls. Favor Kolawole reporting for BeeTv News.
The APC councillorship primaries held in Ward 11 of Oredo local government area has produced Honorable Sir Jonas Enubakare as the winner after polling a total of 101 votes. BeeTv News Freeman also reports that the primaries, which was conducted in a peaceful manner, had in attendance party leaders and faithfuls in Oredo Ward 11.
The All Progressive Congress in Oredo Ward 11 has conducted its primaries, which has produced Honorable Jonas Enubakare as the winner after polling a total 111 votes. Honorable Jonas Enubakare was declared winner following massive support from party faithful and supporters who unanimously threw their weight behind his aspiration to emerge as the candidate for the party in Ward 11. The jubilant supporters congratulated the winner of the primaries, Honorable Jonas Enubakare. Some party leaders, aspirants in Oredo Ward 11, lauded the outcome of the primaries, describing it as transparent, free, and fair. They congratulated Honorable Jonas Enubakare on his emergence, pledging their support for him to win the by-election.
in the local government. And every one of us that are the aspirants for the councillorship, I saw the way they all embraced him when he emerged the by-election candidate.
By-election primary was just being conducted today, though it was fair, you understand? So, it's okay. Anyway, I want to say a very big congratulations to the winner.
Expressing gratitude following his emergence, Honorable Sir Jonas Inobahari appreciated party leaders, supporters for believing in him. He extended his gratitude to his mentor, Honorable Engineer Dr. Moregu Bediyama, State Secretary of APC Engineer Lawrence Uka, and others for their support.
I am happy that today I came out successful in the councillorship election that took place in my ward in Oredo, Ward 11. I want to dedicate the victory to God Almighty, who is the giver of life and the protection of man. And secondly, I want to thank the governor of Edo State, Senator Monday Okpewolo, for the good work he's doing for the state and for greater things that he's yet to do. Also, I want to thank my ward leaders, my party faithful, for coming out and standing beside me to make this victory a success. I will never forget to thank my brother, my friend, my leader, my all in all, Right Honorable Engineer Dr. Moregu Bediyama, for standing by me.
The councillorship election is scheduled to hold this Saturday. Freeman Usawi reporting for BeeTv News.
Joseph Uboke has appealed to the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetuko, to help in addressing the rising issues of kidnapping in Edo State, particularly in the Edo North Senatorial District. Honorable Joseph Uboke made the call when members of the South-South Development Commission, led by the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer Usoro Akpabio, made a courtesy visit to the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetukun, at the force headquarters.
Visit by members of the South-South Development Commission, led by the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer Usoro Akpabio, to the Inspector General of Police Kayode Egbetukun at the Nigerian Police Headquarters, initiated a robust collaboration between the South-South Development Commission and the Nigerian Police Force. The Managing Director and members of the South-South Development Commission commended the Inspector General of Police and his team for their efforts in fighting crime, highlighting the importance of a civil policing relationship between the force and the Commission. The Executive Director of Commercial and Environmental Development at the South-South Development Commission, Honorable Joseph Ayegbenu Woke, who hails from Edo State, expressed deep concern over the prevailing insecurity in the state, as he appealed to the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetukun, to take swift action against the rising kidnapping issues in Edo North and other parts of Edo State.
Thank you again for the good work they are doing. I only want to make an appeal from Edo State. In Edo North, where there are issues of kidnapping has been rampant in recent times. I want to appeal to the IG to see the possibility of establishing a tactical team formation in Edo North to help us to control the activities of those kind of people.
Responding, the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetukun, assured the South-South Development Commission of the Nigerian Police support and collaboration. He commended the Commission members for their expertise and experience, expressing confidence in their ability to drive development in the region. The Inspector General of Police also acknowledged the infrastructural deficits in the police in South-South and asked for the Commission's collaboration to address security challenges.
I want to assure you, MD, and other members of the Commission, that you are not alone in this endeavor. The Nigerian police is with you. We will be with you in every step of the way to success. We have huge infrastructural deficits in the police nationwide. Our barracks are in poor state of repair. Our police stations need modernization. Especially, we urgently need to light up all our police stations across the Federation. We will appreciate whatever you can do to assist the police in some of these areas.
Earlier, the managing director of the commission, Usoro Akpabio, and other members also commended the Inspector General of Police and outlined various activities that the commission is set to embark on.
I will also ask Tabitha, since she's the only woman in the team, to ensure that she will speak. This is an opportunity for us women to be heard. Thank you very much.
Other than thank you, she told us the request was a very short one, not when we were inaugurated last week. The importance of policing cannot be overemphasized. And indeed, one of the critical areas that needed to be spoken about all the time is more about the civil policing.
High point of the visit was the presentation of a plaque to the South-South Development Commission by the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, to appreciate their collaboration with the Nigerian Police. Best Orator, reporting for BeeTv News.
The Inspector General of Police, IGP Kayode Adeolu Egbetokun, PhD, has approved the posting of the Force Public Relations Officer, DCP Olumuyiwa Adejobi, as the Deputy Commissioner of Police in charge of the Department of Operations, Delta State Command. This deployment underscores the confidence of the force leadership in his wealth of experience, professionalism, and capacity to further strengthen operational strategies in the command. The IGP has commended DCP Adejobi for his exceptional service as Force Public Relations Officer, noting his professionalism, commitment, and remarkable contributions to strengthening the image and communication strategies of the Nigerian Police Force. The IGP expressed confidence that he will bring the same level of dedication and excellence to his new assignments in Delta State. Meanwhile, arrangements are being concluded for the announcement of a new Force Public Relations Officer. The Benin Consultative Forum has expressed sadness over the unexpected passing of its president, former Inspector General of the Nigerian Police Force, Dr. Solomon Arase, CFR, who passed away on the 31st of August 2025. This was contained in a statement by the BCF on the demise of its president, Dr. Solomon Arase, signed by the Vice President, Right Honorable Dr. Samson Osaige, and the Secretary General, Professor Edoba Omorigi. The statement noted that the late Dr. Solomon Arase was the 18th Inspector General of the Nigerian Police Force and was instrumental to the further modernization of the force, implementing innovative policies model with establishing of a state-of-the-art technical intelligence platform in the process. Within the fold of the police institution, he will also be fondly remembered for his pioneering work as head Criminal Intelligence and Investigation Bureau, the top intelligence unit that bars Hydra-headed crimes, leveraging forensic and non-kinetic law enforcement strategies. The indeed-label roles across spectrum of police reforms, intelligence, and law enforcement made him a towering figure with the nation's security architecture and acknowledged intelligence corps within the global security network. His life of service also included scholarly enterprise as he strove to put his years of experience in the security of civil relations sector to the benefits of with his book, which bore prescriptions of how to advance Nigerians' internal security and electoral management. The statement noted that for them to the Benin Consultative Forum, they believe just as his wider circle of friends does, that Arase's membership of the body of benchers, a confirmation of his unwavering commitment to excellence. As a lover of people who prioritize giving back to society using God consultancy service. The statement concluded that the Edo people, the entire And now to the business news. The Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, has introduced a new regulatory framework aimed at improving the security and traceability of point-of-sales transaction (POS). This initiative forms part of the bank's broader strategy to curb digital payment fraud and increase trust in the electronic payments ecosystem. Let's join BeeTv News Esohe Osemige for details and more from the business world.
A circular titled Migration to ISO 20022 Standard for Payments Messaging and Mandatory Geotagging of Payments Terminals, issued on August 25, 2025, mandates that all POS terminals in Nigeria must be geotagged with GPS coordinates and registered through a licensed payment aggregator. Devices will be allowed to operate only within a 10-meter radius of their registered locations. The regulation requires that all POS terminals be linked to either of two approved aggregators, Nigeria Interbank Settlement System or Unified Payment Service Limited. The Nigerian Customs Service generated 3.7 trillion in revenue during the first half of 2025, representing a 12.5% increase over budgetary projections and a 25% growth compared to the same period in 2024. The performance was announced at the 62nd NCS board meeting in Abuja. The federal government attributed this growth to ongoing reforms aimed at enhancing trade facilitation, increasing revenue efficiency, and aligning with Nigerians' broader economic goals. Additional governance improvements within the customs service include senior appointment and internal capacity building, all aimed at professionalizing service delivery and aligning with economic stabilization goals such as inflation control and improved exchange rate management. T2 Mobile, formerly known as Nine Mobile, has signed a partnership agreement with Indians North Solutions to overhaul its business and operation support systems. The multi-million-dollar deal was announced at the GTAS Nigerian Conference in Lagos and forms part of T2's four-phase recovery strategy: stabilization, modernization, transformation, and growth. This deal complements an earlier agreement with Hawaii, which focuses on enhancing T2's core network infrastructure, coverage, data speed, and service reliability. The company is targeting long-term digital transformation and increased market competitiveness amid Nigerians' evolving telecom landscape. And that is the end of the business news segment for tonight. I am Esohe Osemege, reporting for BeeTv News.
And now moving on to the global scenes, where shortly after 6 p.m. on Wednesday, a tragic accident occurred on Lisbon historic Gloria Funicular when one of its carriages lost control on the steep slope, veered around a bend and crashed into a building near Avenida da Liberdade. Also, Florida aims to ban vaccine mandates for school children. BeeTv News correspondent Harmony Agbafo has more on this and more from the global scenes.
Just after 6 o'clock on Wednesday, Lisbon's historic Gloria Funicular crashed when a carriage lost control on the steep incline and slammed into a building near Avenida da Liberdade. The impact, described by witnesses as explosives, left at least 17 dead and 20 injured. Moments earlier, the lower carriage had stalled while the upper one sped downhill before hitting with brutal force. Survivors reported smoke, chaos, and passengers leaping from windows. Authorities are investigating the cause, and Portugal has declared a national day of mourning. Florida plans to eliminate all vaccine mandates, including those for children attending public schools. Surgeon General Joseph Ladapo, who likened mandates to slavery, vowed to end them, though some require legislative approval. The proposal has drawn sharp criticism from doctors, health groups, and Democrats, who warn it could spark outbreaks of preventable diseases. Experts note vaccines have saved over 150 million lives in 50 years, and critics say the move is especially risky given Florida's status as a global travel hub. Meanwhile, Democratic-led states vow to defend vaccination programs. Many African languages are excluded from AI development because they are primarily spoken and lack large written data sets, leaving millions without access. To address this, the African Next Voices project compiled 9,000 hours of recorded speech across 18 languages in Kenya, Nigeria, and South Africa. Tools like AI Farmer already help users such as South African farmer Kelebogile Musime use her native Setswana for agricultural solutions. Experts warn that ignoring African languages risks limiting access to essential services and erasing cultural heritage. And that is all from the global scenes. Harmony Agbafo reporting for BeeTv News.
And lastly, on today's bulletin, Super Eagles of Nigeria and Best Six Stars midfielder Wilfred Ndidi is laser focused ahead of this weekend qualifier against Rwanda in Uyo. Wilfred Ndidi has reiterated that his team's immediate priority is their upcoming match against Rwanda, despite the looming challenge of facing South Africa next week. BeeTv News sports correspondent Freeman Osawi has more on this and more from the sports stories.
The Super Eagles are aiming to revive their 2026 FIFA World Cup qualification campaign during this international break, with crucial encounters against Rwanda and South Africa on the horizon. The fixture is scheduled with Nigeria hosting Rwanda at the Gosola Akpabio Stadium on Saturday, followed by a trip to Bloemfontein to face South Africa on Tuesday. Both games are critical for Eritrean sides, who currently sit fourth in Group C with 7 points from 6 matches. The stakes are undeniably high for Chelsea men, as anything less than a victory against Rwanda could prove disastrous for their World Cup aspirations. Syria Desert's time at Rangers has apparently come to an end, with club boss Jose Martin suggesting that the Super Eagles star may have played his last match for the Scottish Giants. The Super Eagles forward, who finished last season as the club's top scorer, appears to have played his final game for the Scottish Giants. Desert's return from injury during Sunday's goalless Old Firm debut at Ibrox, coming on for Bojan Miovski with less than 20 minutes to play. His brief cameo drew attention not only for his effort on pitch but also for his wave to the home fans, which many interpreted as a parting gesture. The Athletic Federation of Nigeria has released a strong list of 15 athletes for the World Championship in Tokyo, heralded by Tobi Amusa and Ezekiel Natani, with the championship scheduled to hold from Saturday, September 13 to Sunday, September 21st. These athletes will dominate Nigerian colors in 13 events, going to win medals and bring honor to the country. World record holder in the women's 100 meter, Amusa will aim to regain a podium placement from a historic moment in 2022, while in the men's 400 meter hurdles, Nathaniel will fancy his chances of not just getting to the final but challenging for a medal, having had a breakout 2025 season. And that's it on sport news. Thanks for watching. Freeman Osawi reporting for BeeTv News.
And that is the Size One News package for tonight. Many thanks for joining us on BeeTv Major News. I am Evelyn Izivili. Thank you and have a good night.